Good night, everybody, and welcome back to NG. The sun sets and the meeting time approaches. Bond and Rose seem like the type that don't mind making others wait, but ain't being kept waiting. Better head out. It's time! It's here. Hello! A whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. The man found a poor little birdie. The man wanted to save the little birdie. The whispering stops. Cold sweat slides on my cheek and drips off the peak. But my breathing remains composed, my heart rate's staying pretty steady. Is it because I've made up my mind to do this? Or am I just used to it all by now? Even I'm not sure which is true. Well, you can always break into a cold sweat. I leave the apartment, take a deep breath of fresh air. Night. I'm going to put an end to all this. I arrive at Kasoji Station and make my way over to the Black Rabbit. The lights are on inside. Is Aunt Natsumi still there? Nope, it's Rose. Yep, I let myself in. My throat's feeling a little better thanks to the meat I had. Rose is in good spirits. Aunt Natsumi is nowhere to be seen. Did you break into the place again? Alcohol is the salve that heals life's wear and tear. You should even say it's a life's companion. You'll understand when you become an adult. How old am I? I'm like 18, 19, 20? Hey, so you're both already here. Pour me a glass too, Kojima. I'll take some of your top-shelf bourbon. On the rocks, if you please. Sure thing. Smiling is important and all, but when you go overboard like that, you seem insincere. Our lives are on the line again tonight. Indulging in a good drink when facing down that situation is to be expected. So come on, don't keep the customer waiting. This is going on your tab. I've helped Aunt Natsumi at the bar before, so I know what to do. Go behind the counter, pull the bottle from the back, put some ice into a rock glass, and pour the dark amber liquid in. A burning smell wafts up. Bond impatiently snatches the glass and pounds down the liquor. Ooh, that'll put hair on your chest. So, Kojima, did you get some information on Moroku? More or less. I fill him in on everything Aunt Natsumi told me about Yakumo Moroki. It definitely looks like that cruel hobby of his definitely made it into his work. I find it hard to believe that he just abduct and kill young girls just for his writing. Tried following the thread of those previous abductions. Over the past few decades, 4 girls went missing near the Moroki residence. Half a year ago, a middle school girl named No! Is that the No, that's not the same. That was a boy. The Urashima woman's kid. That was a boy. That's a girl. Okay. Whew. I was like, Jesus, if her kid ended up dying anyway, that would have been bad. She was on her way back from ballet class. She was a pretty girl who people had expected to become a prima donna in the future. On her way back from ballet class, that means the recording on T-tape is news clip of Tsubasa Aoi's abduction. Also found a ballet flyer. Could that have been... Yep. Tsubasa Aoi was slated to perform in the show advertised. I think she was the star of the second act. The second act was Lac des Cain, Duck Lane. Yeah, Aoi was going to play the part of the princess who gets turned into a duck. She was apparently really excited for it and put her heart and soul into practicing. Went to the ballet costume every day and danced barefoot until the sun set. And then she went missing just before the show. She was so eagerly awaiting to perform. What a soul-crushing tale. Sure, that was devastating for her. Now for the rest. 10 years before that, a girl named Sachi Kurishima disappeared. Then 20 years ago, Ai Mishima. And the last one was 30 years ago. Manabe? You mean like Mo Manabe from the first game? Fortunately, I couldn't fully investigate them. They're pretty cold cases after all. Well, then again, Japanese last names are more common. Okay. All I know is that they were all kids who were in their early teens. Aoi was the only middle schooler, but the other 3 were in elementary school. The first letter's TSAH. The pieces are all fitting together. I think we can safely assume that Yakuma Moroki abducted all those girls. Once every 10 years, a young girl around the same age was kidnapped. Almost like some kind of ritual. It really piques one's curiosity. Moroku must have had some nerve. He kept kidnapping girls right by his house, and no one ever put two and two together. I'd say it's the opposite, actually. For him, his neighborhood was the safest place to do it. Did your mother tell you most of Moroku's relatives are famous? Some of them are on the Shinzo Ward Council, or they work somewhere in the government. Probably kept all off heat of Moroku just to make sure they didn't get any back blow. If people suspect a relative of theirs a criminal, they could lose their positions. It's such the disgusting state of the world. People really are the worst monsters. Level! Yeah, but we're literally fighting a demon, so, For me, scumbags like that are a great business opportunity. Enough of that, though. Time to get to the mansion and put an end to all this. Yeah, I'm expecting you two to earn that free drink you just had. Planning on it, kid. No, don't worry. Rose actually gets her for free, but you're working on it, Bon. They'll probably sober up by the time we get to the Moroki residence. I walk alone down a path that I've already far too familiar with. Just before I'm in sight of the Moroki residence, that horrifying presence appears once again. Delicious. Did it have to be mouths, though? It's almost the finale of the tale. The birdie becomes a crane, repays the man. Tonkarari, Tonkarari from beyond the door. Tonkarari? However, I don't feel too bent out of shape. I figured it'd come right about now. Hey, you're here. What is it? You don't look too good. Something happened on the way here? Well, that damn curse showed up. That time limit you were talking about? Mouths that only you see? Sounds crazy to me, but spiritual phenomena that can only affect the person can perceive are quite common. Besides Kojima and his blood machinery, remember? It's not unusual that he would see quite a few things that others can't. It's supposed to be a death curse, but you don't seem too phased. Well, it's the third time it's happened. I think I'm getting pretty used to it. Getting used to it? Seriously? I'm not getting used to this goddamn art style. It's beautiful, but terrifying. You really are an interesting child. I've seen many cursed people, but I've never seen someone as dauntless as you. Rose is not the only one here who's fearless. I can't keep up with you two, jeez. In any case, I don't have much time. This will be settled before sun rises. Guess it is the third day after all. We're definitely getting closer to the truth. When it all comes down to it, our main issue... Rose looks up at the window. Is the fact that we haven't got there. We'll get there, no matter what. Come on, let's start. Bon, you want to show me how fearless you are? Because I'm taking you. And it looks, by the looks of it... You're with me the entire time. Alright, Rose, you be on lookout. No problem, leave it to me. I'll see you later. Alright, let's go. Whew. We come to the front entrance of the Moroku residence once again. Yep, there's the 3 things. 3 frames. That must mean we're supposed to hang the masks here. Sure of that. Where do we put each one? Well, thankfully, this guide likes to tell me exactly where to put the masks. So for the first, the very left one gets the pleasure of the dog mask. I think that's... Yeah, hold on. I don't know. I may zoom this in, but I don't know if you can see this, but there's like a black frame around it. I think that's just an image, like a thing, like they superimpose the image on top of it. So, I don't know. Dog mask, then the middle mask gets this wondrous monkey mask. And then finally, this rightmost frame gets the pheasant. Then, yep. Whoa. Because what I think was supposed to happen is I see that there's like little things that probably tells you what mask it goes on here. The entrance to the secret passage opens up once again. Nice. Great job. Just lucky. Come on. There's got to be something pretty important up ahead. Oh! If I had actually took the time to actually look at them, would the dialogue have changed? Ooh. Into the... Oh, hey, that's not creepy. Alright, something appears inside the passage. It's a ladder. Man, it feels like we're finally gonna put the finishing pieces on this story. Certainly is giving off a dangerous vibe. We better be prepared for anything if we're gonna climb it. Well, here's the thing. We're gonna climb it. So, go. I climb up the ladder. I hold my breath as I climb up the ladder and... exactly as we figured. The vast attic fills our vision. Look behind that door. Yeah, let's be careful. Well, can we do it? Oh, dang it. What the? An odd figure appears as we hear the voice. There it is. That's the author. Motherfucker, I'm opening it. We have to do this. No matter what's lurking behind this door, we can't just turn our backs. First, we open the sliding door. Oh, that's kind of worse. Oh, is that Moroku? Oh. Did the girls he operate on kill him? There's nothing here. And that's what it looks like. I see a completely empty room. Yeah, no, that's not completely empty. The blood smear on the floor. Let's touch it. I should be able to see something. I kneel on the tatamani and adjust my breathing. I quietly press my palm against the mat. Okay, what do we got? Butt. Huh? A massive jumble images fills my mind and I can't tie them into a single. It seems like this blood doesn't belong to one person. It's going to be really hard for me to get anything useful out of it. Ah, okay. Well then this chest. There's a lock on the chest. This lock's pretty old. Guess that woman's picking tools won't work on this relic. Probably better off just hunting for the key. Does it look like Rose will be able to get this lock open? We're about to leave when I notice a sheet of black paper that's under this chest. What's this? Carbon paper. I guess a kid like you wouldn't know. It's carbon paper. Used to make copies. Click down twice. We're going into the bedroom. Those masks. I think the duck one is the weird one. Oh, there's papers. Saving both paper sheets. What do you mean both paper sheets on the floor? Okay. Most of them are blank sheets, but there are a few typed into this one. Sati Kanigasen. Sati Kanigasen, huh? Based on the other, this must be referring to Saru Kanigasen. It also looks like the typist prefers Kuren Shiki romanization. If they're used in the system, TI would become Chi and TU would become Su, but whoever's leaving these puzzle clues behind is obviously using Kuren Shiki. I bet that's a little bit of trivia that proves super useful in your life. And there should be another sheet on the floor. What is this one? Most of them are blank, but this one has something. Sitakari Hana Kobutori Ai. Sitakari Hana and Kobutori Ai. I'm guessing they're referring to Sitakiri Suzumi and Kobutori Jisan. Moroku's works are takes on fairy tales, so it makes sense the titles are references. Okay. And then we got this typewriter. There's an old typewriter. Well, I got some carbon paper. I take out the carbon paper from my bag. Can we use this? Bond carefully examines the typewriter. Well, I think it'll work. You should be able to get some letters if you put it in between the hammer and the paper. I put the carbon paper in the typewriter to take the place of the ink ribbon. Wait, that can work. Oh, examine the typewriter. The keys are completely rusted. I'm not even sure if it'll work. There's already paper set into it, and I see part of something typed in. No ongaisi. Blank, no ongaisi? Well, we obviously got to fill in the blank. Seems like a reference to the Crane story. Something fairy tale related would complete. Oh, blank, no ongaisi. Is there blood? The rest of the keyboard actually looks like dried blood. I'll give it a shot. I feel around in a particular section of keys that look particularly dirty. Give me a clue. Give me the clue. You're coughing. Sound like the person's in pain. I think I've heard this voice. This voice. Eventually the coughing stops and then a firm voice. Engrave my fairy tale. Just now, that was him. It was the voice of the man on the tape. Did you hear something? Engrave my fairy tale. That's what he said. The typewriter begins to make sounds on its own. He's telling us to type with this? Yes, he is. In fact, let's type. The keys are rusted. I'm not even sure if it'll work. There's already a sheet of paper. No one agassi. A, B, S, T, U are the only working keys, so the word only use those letters. Let's type. T. Since you can't use an... Since you use T, U instead of TSU. U, B, A, S, A. Tubasa. Whoa! Keyboard starts clacking. Even the keys that were stuck are typing smoothly. I think this is what they refer to as psychography. We gawk at it as the paper fills the sentences and rolls out the typewriter. We pick up the paper and look it over. This is what was written. I failed with many of them in the past, however I managed to save the fourth birdie. Though it is their role, all the birdies have lost all four limbs. It's truly saddening. The fourth birdie wails that it does not want to be seen and wants to die. Truly a pity. I shall give her wings and transform her from a little birdie into a beautiful crane. If she became a crane, I'm sure it would show me utmost gratitude, even if I died. Even if it died. That's all the typewriter says. Nikojima. I think someone's sleeping. Take a look at that. What is that? When did it get that way? Now there's a bulge in the bed that looks like someone's sleeping in it. Well? Touchy, touchy. A bulge about the size of a grown man lying down sideways. Smells like rotten food. Yeah. We had been in this room several times before, but it never smelled like it did now. Something definitely has gone bad here. Maybe this is the true house. I'm sure it was causing that bulge. Let's look under. The smell gets more and more intense as I get closer. Trying to breathe as little as possible, I place my hand and I pull it back. Ew. Oh. The fuck is this? On the bed is a lump of meat that's covered in rot. Skin of what looks like a head on a pillow seems to be infested with maggots. Am I gonna have to censor this? Cause Jesus Christ, that's intense. Looks like the corpse of a man. Why are there so many arms? The most bizarre thing is that there are many arms stapled together. They're all skinny and look flexible. They look like they belong to little girls. Looks like the kid's arms are embalmed. Guess they belong to the girls from the... Bond's words cut off. Why would anyone do this? Do the spirits do this? Wouldn't be so sure about that. Take a look at the tool. I think you zoomed in on the wrong... Oh, I didn't even see that! It's a surgical stapler. It's used to staple open wounds. It's for stapling together flesh, you mean? Yeah, you got it. There's a chance this man stapled those arms to his own body. I can't bear to look at the freakish corpse. That corpse must be Yukumo Moroku. I don't know what he looks like, but judging by his white hair, I bet it's him. Hang on. If Moroku's here, who's the author? Someone who died in this place while leaving behind an intense grudge. And if it isn't Moroku, you know who that leaves, right? Hearing the word grudge, my mind instantly thinks of the tear-filled screams and pleas of the girls that were recorded on those tapes. So are we gonna fight some weird stitched-together amalgamation of girls? That means... I recall the incident of Tubasa no Ogonesa that came out on the typewriter. I failed with many of them in the past, however I managed to not kill the fourth birdie. Because of that, I'm even sure if it were to die, it would be able to die in peace. So, to hurt it would be to finish his work, and to heal it would be... Haven't found the fourth girl doll. Oh, so those other dolls were girls, and the fourth one is upstairs. The spirit must be T, the last girl. Fuck. Hey, don't you... I feel my stomach turn once again. Yet another time it's happened since I entered this place. I'm sure any sane person would feel the same. Can't let myself to look away from it. I have to face the tragic reality. If I can't, then I may as well just embrace my coming death. Alright, let me give you this. It was next to the pillow. He tells this small pouch. Inside, it contains an old key and a syringe with liquid. The label on the ballroom's midazolam. Midazolam is benzodiazepine sedative. It's used in pre-anesthetic medication. Jesus shit, why these big words? And I've been using it when he was operating on the kids. The key is probably goes to that chest. The size matches with the keyhole. The old chest sitting in the back of the attic. That seems like it was hidden away. Seems like it's finally time to open it. Yep. It's time. This feeling. The screams from the mouths pierce my brain. The tale has reached happily ever after. Don't peek in, don't peek in, don't peek in, don't peek in, don't peek in. Please don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. I've already looked, sweetheart. It's time. I don't have much time. Gotta go to the attic. Do I need to change? Nope. Let's go. Let's go. Precinct. Actually, you know what? Before... Oh, shit. I clicked it already. Okay, good. Let me just... The paper lantern is emitting a white light. What the hell's going on? It's open and I hear what sounds like pain breathing. I pleaded. I pleaded still. What do you mean you pleaded? What? What? My whole body is wrapped up in something that comes from overhead. Quickly jerk up in the air and impact causing me to drop the flashlight. Oh shit. I feel like I'm a bug who's flailing around in a spider web. Hey. What? Whoa. Fuck, what the hell's going on? Bond, you're in the way, move over. How exactly do you want me to do that? I'm upside down. I squeeze my head against Bond's body so I can actually see. What the fuck? A dark silhouette falls from the ceiling and its outline began to gradually form. So this is the screaming author. The scream pierces my mind and I see stars for a minute. How can I deal with this? Once again, I take a deep breath and try to focus my concentration on one point, but... Oh no. I think the fact that I'm all tied up is preventing me from fully concentrating. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, shit. I don't like how she looks. I have to stop that voice. Damn it, I can't move. I can move an arm. There's something, right? What do we do? Are those fucking mechanical? The wire is stretched very tightly. It feels like it cut me if I touched it. It's vibrating considerably. Maybe it's resonating with the screams. Clump of hair. Back at the passage. Rose mimicked a communicating crime we managed to survive. Hurry it up, I'm going to die. Take that clump of hair in my bag. Clump of hair? What the hell are you doing with that? Stop talking, just hurry up and get it. Okay, got it. What do you want me to do? Rub it against the wire. What are you... No, whatever goes, here goes. Ben straightens the bundle of hair and firmly rubs it on the wire. The hair is still being rubbed on the wire. The screaming gradually dies down. What the... The screaming author moves a bit, which causes us to move around quite a bit, too. In my new position, I can't see what's in front of me. On the bright side, the movement also frees up one of my arms. Hey, you alright? Damn it, these wires have got me wrapped tight. The voice is coming from above me. Looks like the weight I feel on my back is Bon. Oh, now I see your legs. Okay, cool. Forcing my head into a position where I can see again, I see the screaming officer's bird-like legs. Not a crane, not a crane. Is it crying? Just kill it. If it screams again, we're done for. Not a crane. What the hell does it want me to do? You want to be... You don't want to be a crane. I know what you want to be. You want to be a duck. Because you were supposed to do the ballet. You were supposed to be the duck. What do I do to her legs? His creepy-looking legs look like a bird's. Perhaps because it notices me looking, the author gets noisy. Spray paint. I remember it was written on the ballet flyer. First act, Las de Cane. Please enjoy the energy and spirit as they dance, adorning adorable colors. The screaming offer is child T, the girl who was killed last. She must regret how she wasn't able to perform at the recital. I take out the spray paint, reach toward legs, and start spraying. What are you doing? I paint the bird's leg yellow. The screaming offer looks down its leg in. Feels like it smiles a bit. The screaming author repositions itself once more. Whoa! I feel like I'm a blender or clothes dryer as my world flips upside down. Oh, hello. I'm all tangled up again. I can only move my leg. This time I'm upside down. I'm a bit more slack now, but if it keeps going, it's gonna kill me. Burn it all? Yes. What is it saying? What's wrong? If you don't pay attention, you're gonna get us flipped over again. I know, let's do this. What do I do? Lantern. Okay. Bon, can you reach that lantern? I see the fire from the paper lantern at the Tatsumi mats above my head. Might be able to reach it. Incense. Take the incense from my backpack and light it on fire. Paper lantern. That seems far. Can I reach it? Ben tries to reach the lantern. Damn it. The incense just can't quite reach. In that case... Hey, this is gonna hurt, but focus and power through, okay? Wait, what are you planning? My reply is to give him a heavy kick. Good God, that hurts! My force to kick is enough to get the incense to touch the lantern's flame. Smoke creeps from the incense where it touched. It quietly starts to burn. Alright. Alright, I have a fire source. Just gotta find a spot that'll easily burn. The hair? The screaming author flaps again. Oh, hello there. I'm basically now face to face with it, which makes it seem intentional. Whoa. Bane is rendered speechless. Hurry, hurry. Screaming out there sounds like it's trying to tell us something. Damn it, I'm wrapped up again. Hold on, I'll end this. Yeah, I'll end it. I see something that can burn. Are you gonna tell me to burn? Yeah. I see the torso. It hurts to see its tattered clothing. Or should I strike it off first? Yep. Bound, pass me the incense. Like it's that simple. Bond moves around, though bound, and tries to hand me the lit incense, but we try a bunch of times, but I still can't get it. No use, I can't reach you. Guess we have no choice. Throw it to me. Guess we're all in on this. Alright, here's hoping we don't crap out. With the flick of the wrist, the lit incense gets tossed to me in an odd arc. If I just sit like this, I won't be able to catch it. Come on, reach. The wires dig deep in my flesh, but I fight through the pain and reach out. Hot! The incense scorches my fingertips, but I manage to grab hold of it. Nice, finish it. This'll do. I stretch my arm as far as I can and press the incense onto the screaming author. What's happening? Hold on. The screaming author stares at us quietly, but then it shakes its head and takes a deep breath to scream. At that moment, its clothes catch fire. The flames engulf them. Oh, it burnt out the wire. Inside the flames, the screaming offer kicks its legs almost joyfully and then falls to ash on top of the Tatsumi mat. Yay. Yay. Ow. The wires that held us tight are cut, and we drop pretty roughly. Well, looks like we lived through this. Yeah, somehow. Yeah, get the fuck off me. There you go. Like usual, the curse disappears. But wondering how much long this is going to keep happening makes me depressed. How much longer, you mean? Looks like the floor where the screaming author fell to the ground, but it disappeared. Now it's just a pool of blood. Use your powers, you should be able to get some information about your sister, right? Go ahead and hurry, try touching it. Getting close to the pool of blood. Slowly press my fingertip against it. Jesus, excuse me, why do I keep burping? Alright, what do we see? It's a shower. Okay. I see Amy trapped in a place that seems like a bathroom. Same scene as before. It's now 2 weeks since Amy disappeared, but I've been so worried about her health, but it doesn't look like Amy's any different than when she was taken. I want to get out. How long do I have to stay in here? Big brother. Amy groans in a tearful voice with her head drooped down. I hear a high-pitched sound when two objects rub against each other next to Amy. Amy's body lurches up as if just hit with a shock. Amy, I came to play with you. Kakuya appears and gently pets Amy's head. At the same time, a doll arm under her sleeve tightly grips Amy's body. Ugh. Almost as if it was intended to be seen by someone watching this vision. Have you gotten used to Kakuryu? Amy seems to be refusing to raise her head to answer the question. Kakuryu is different world. You used to live in Utsushio. Here you won't get hungry or old. You'll just keep playing with Kakuya right here. Until Kakuya gets bored. If you get bored, will you take me back? No, I won't. I'll break you. Kakuya doesn't like chatting. Because you reveal secrets. What did I tell you? Who did I tell? Must be upset about me saying something about NG. Maybe wouldn't know that. I know. Because she doesn't know that I'm watching her. But you can relax. I won't break you until I get bored. Amy, what do you want to play today? Tag, hide and seek, word games, house, or... Amy. Seems like you saw her. How'd it go? From what Kakuya said, it sounds like Amy's trapped in a place called Kakurio. Kakurio? Like the Kakurio mentioned in Shinto. What, you know something about it? Just the basics of religion. We're in Utsushio, in the realm of the living. Kakuryu refers to the realm of the dead. I'm not entirely sure that Kakuryu thing Kakuya's talking about is the same thing. Not what I'm interested in. How do I get there? Why would I know? I bet even Rose wouldn't know. We don't even know what Kakuya means by Kakuryu, so how would I know how to get there? I now know that Amy is in Kakuryu. Unfortunately, I don't know what or where that is. Am I really powerless to help her? Don't get down, Kojima. Focus on what you can do. Let's open that chest. That's what we came here for. I put the key in the lock and lifted the lid of the chest. I saw a small, oddly shaped doll in a thick envelope. What? I feel compelled to scoop up the doll. Oh, I know this doll. It's an odd design with a girl's head on top of a string body. The face has a similar hairstyle and color. Very good job of looking like Kakuya. Why is this doll with Kakuya's face here? Kakuya? Seriously? Why would this be in the Moroku residence? Well, it was about this... It was chapter 3... Oops. It was about chapter 3 of the first game where it's like, oh yeah, this haunting. That's something... No, that was chapter 4. Don't ask me, how the hell should I know? The talk of dolls reminds me of the dolls with the girls' spirits we found in them. Wonder if this was some sort of bloody source related to this doll. Is there blood on it? I couldn't help but think this doll is important, so I shoved it in my pocket. What about the envelope? Alright, let's see. Scratch paper with detailed descriptions of things and some photos of girls. In the memo left by Yukumu Moroki, it looked like he wrote about the girls he killed. Even with this, we can't figure out why he did such a horrible thing. And these photos are... The photos, I see a girl dancing on the stage wearing a white ballet outfit. It's from a ballet recital. The victim went missing when she's coming home from ballet practice. She was... I recall the appearance. turned into that? What the screaming author didn't want to see was probably... Maybe that's why she attacked us here. Was afraid that we compared to the photos of her old self. Oh, she was protecting it. We leave the burnt-smelling attic, all of us full of dreary feelings. Hey, Rose. You two took quite a long time. I'd like to be filled in immediately, but the patrols are about to start. We should leave. Let's meet at the Black Rabbit. I'll tell you what happened at the bar. Yeah, all right. I could use a bit of memory eraser. Well, you've earned it. And I part with the other two and head to the station because I ran the train and managed to reach Kisoji earlier than they do. Ooh! I find Natsumi in the Black Rabbit. She turned to me looking unhappy. Something off. She's not her usual friendly self. Perfect timing. I was about to call you. What's up? Detective is just here. Lady named Ooh. You know her, right? Ooh? Yeah, I remember her. That tall lady, right? Miss Ooh was helping me with Amy's case. She told me a lot. Like you've been out at night recently. Guess that lady detective went and ran her mouth. Is this way of trying to pressure me because I was being uncooperative? You're doing something dangerous, aren't you? Tell from the scratches. I looked down my arms and realized I've got a number of scratches. Must have gotten them when I was being swung around. You're doing this for Amy, aren't you? Looking for some girl in a kimono, right? Miss Ooh told me what you said when you talked to the police. After Amy seemed to vanish, you met a girl in a kimono, and that girl said she kidnapped Amy, right? Yeah, that's right. So it's just like Miss Ooh said. The police that I talked to didn't tell me anything about that, because it sounded absurd. Why don't you tell me yourself? Isn't it obvious? I didn't think you'd believe me either. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have taken you seriously. I haven't learned anything these past 2 weeks. At this point, your story about her being spirited away is my best lead. You'll tell me, right? She looks at me with burning determination, the desperation of a mother who's lost her child, the persistence to find that child. Can't keep hiding it from her. Okay, I'll tell you everything. Give me a few minutes. Got some people who are helping me. If they help me explain it, I'll make everything a bit easier to believe. Eventually, Bon and Rose arrive at the bar, and formally introducing Natsumi to them, we start talking. Tell about Kakuya, our investigations, spirits, Kakuya's game. When I'm unsure how I could explain something, Bon and Rose help me out. Natsumi listened quietly until the end, never interrupting. So that's what happened. She seemed shocked. It's not unexpected. I've actually faced a number of spirits now, and I still wonder if it's all just some nightmare. I understand you don't believe our story, but every bit of it is true. Your daughter was kidnapped by this Kakuya doll. Me and Kojima are pursuing it. I don't want you to get your hopes up for no reason, but at least your daughter's still alive. According to Kojima, people don't get hungry in the realm of the dead. Realm of the dead. Kakuryu. She repeats those words. Natsumi, if there's anything at all that makes a connection for you, let us know. We need all the information we can get. Right. I don't remember it well, but I think Moroku once wrote about the realm of the dead. Oh, Yukuma Moroki again, huh? This guy seems to have quite a few connections to Kakuya. Could it all be coincidence? How fascinating. I hear Moroki's name, I remember all the disgusting, grotesque things I saw. Don't show the... goddammit. The corpse with the girl's arms sewn into it, that was what became of Yakumo Moroki, the children's author who murdered little girls. His act of insanity and the girl's screams are all recorded on those tapes. Wait. I want to ask you something. Was Moroku a pedophile? What? Her eyes go wide at the unexpected question, but I press her. Was Moroku a piece of crap who got off on tormenting kids? From what I know of him, he didn't have any hobbies. I never heard Satomi mention it either, and she was obsessed with him. Huh. I'm sure he held his guilty pleasure so that nobody else could find out. The way Moroku sounded on that tape still bothers me. I can't believe someone who spoke so calmly would do anything so depraved. What's bothering you? He explained what we saw in there without concluding that guy was insane. Yeah, I know, but something's bugging me. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't figure out how to put it into words. I've got a request for you, Miss Manager. Could you look into that book of Moroku's that references the realm of the dead? Just in case, you know? Yes, I'll do my best. Bon, Rose, I'm putting Amy's faith in your hands. Aunt Natsumi shudders and breaks into tears. We won't let you down, miss. We'll find your daughter. As a reward, I'd like a bottle of Blood Red Grand Cru. Flynt, sorry, I'm putting you in danger, but there's nobody else I can turn to now. Please, save Amy. Thanks. I got you. Next thing I know, it's already past midnight. We say goodbye and leave the bar. We at the station? Do I want to save? Sure. And you know what? I think I can go on just a little longer. Well then, I'll be taking my leave. I am a denizen of the night after all. This is much to do. There is much to do before the sun rises. Stop trying to sound cool. We all know you're probably just going to wander around drinking until the break of dawn. Kojima, let me know if Kikuya contacts you again. I'll be there in a flash if you need me. Rose disappears in the direction of the taxi stand. We're finally free of that woman. Can't handle selfish, inconsiderate women like her. You two actually seem pretty similar in that category to me, old man. Same to you, twerp. Anyway, come with me. Rather just go get some sleep. Quit gripping. I'm pulling rank and telling you to come out, so shut up and follow me. What are you, drill sergeant? Where are you dragging me? If it's Pachinko and Rajang. Well, to the Moroku residence. We're going back. On the way, I asked there repeatedly why we're going, but all I get is the same lane just to take care of some business. Guess I'll see when we get there myself. Why do we gotta do this now? Unlike kids, adults don't get anything like a summer break. I'm busy during the day, so I gotta fit this stuff in whenever I can. You get national holidays. Yeah, but that's horse racing season, not a vacation. Really shouldn't have asked. That's what you get for playing detective. Come on, let's get a move on. We're going back in. So where are we going? We're not messing with that corpse, are we? Shut it. I don't want to remember that. We're going up to the attic. We pass through the hidden hallway and climb up the old rickety wooden ladder. Ashes still there? Yeah, the ashes are still there. We're back in the attic. I can still faintly detect a burnt stench. Alright, let's get down to business. Bond puts his hand in his pocket, takes out a small thin box. What's in that? Incense, obviously. We're holding a memorial. Just a quick one. Come on. You say a quick prayer, too. You don't want to get on her bad side. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that would make sense. He sets up the incense and lights it. The fragrance of incense fills the room. That should do it. Would have been better to do this right after we took care of her. The patrolman was about to come around. You take this stuff pretty seriously? You always do stuff like this? I'm not that virtuous. I only offer up incense when kids have gotten wrapped up in a case. I lost my son to a spirit. Ooh. What? Did you say you had a son? What's to look for? Is it so strange that I have a wife and kid? Well, they're both ancient history for me now. It wasn't Kikuya that did it, was it? No, it wasn't. Spirit's already been dealt with. The head of that one family and a crappy detective. I sense a DLC case that never got released. Is that the guy who's your sponsor? Yeah, guess Rose told you? There's nothing to take revenge on. No reason for you to risk your life hunting spirits. Question, did me in the first game save that spirit or hurt that spirit? I hope to God I saved that spirit. Part of the journalistic nature. While I was pursuing my son's killer, I was introduced to the world of spirits. Kind of like me. Each and every spirit is hiding some dark truth underneath all its artifices. I guess I'm just helplessly drawn to uncovering those truths. I want to expose their secrets. Bun's eyes light up in the darkness like he's stalking some kind of majestic beast. I feel I also catch a hint of sadness in that sparkle. Maybe it's just my imagination. And to do that, I'm risking myself in danger, and occasionally help put a kid to rest. So better make yourself useful, Kojima. You're such a nice guy. Enough rambling. We're done here, so let's head back. I shine the flashlight down her feet. Blood stains on the floor emerges from the darkness. Rest in peace, young lady. By the time we reach the station, the last train is left. Got no choice, so I get a taxi. Of course, I have Bond cover the fare. Whistle? Or flute? When I close the door, I feel all of energy, and I let out a big sigh. This day is over. Screaming Author has been updated. Screaming Author is gone. How much longer must I fight spirits? Moroku is dead. Found corpse. Who is Yakumo Moroki? Moroku, not Moroki. Moroku. Moroki would be a girl. Moroku would be a guy. Just some lunatic. Why'd he do all that? Roll? Makes no sense. Realm of Dead, that's where Amy is. Another one? No. Oh, yep, another one. Moroku kidnapped and killed many girls. It was their role. He disfigured them, then killed them. 4 girls named were Ai, Hana, Sachi, and Tsubasa. Particularly beautiful, young Tsubasa aspired to be a ballerina. Only she got wings and legs from Moroku to become a crane. Crane cried because she didn't want anyone to see her. Any more? Or just bed? Just bed. Thank you for watching. Remember to have yourself a good day, and I'll see you next time. Time to go to bed. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. These tortures that took place at the Moroku residence. 4 murdered girls plus the killer himself, Yukumu Moroki, turned up dead. What was going on in that mansion? I don't know the answer to that yet. Will we find out soon? My thoughts run away from me, and before I know it, the sky's bright out. Really should get some sleep.